You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Michael C., thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing something new down the rabbit hole by the name of Kalmah. And the song that we're doing by them is Heroes to Us.
Thank you so much, Michael C., for bringing Kalmah down the rabbit hole for the very first time. I can't wait to get into Heroes to Us with the lyrics.
Michael C., thank you so much for your vector journey, but also now for bringing us something new. And we trust you in bringing new music to us. That's going to be amazing. And it's going to stay with us forever, I feel.
Yes.
So Kalmah is the next band that you're bringing to us. Kalmah is a melodic death metal band, which is the same genre as Children of Bodom.
Oh.
And they share a similar sound. Okay, well, you already got me wanting this. Heroes to Us is a political commentary calling out the powerful who fabricate reasons to go to war for profit and then refocus the public's attention on those actually doing the fighting as heroes. Yeah. It's a risky topic that gets into some uncomfortable questions, namely, if wars are for profit fabrications, what does that make the soldiers? Heroes or victims or something else? Given the sensitivity of this topic, I'm not going to get more into that than that. Yeah, well said, though. Those are great questions to think about. I like those uncomfortable questions and diving into them myself. So one thing I like about metal music, which sets it apart from your average modern pop, is that it's willing to explore aspects of human nature that are uncomfortable.
Yes.
Not all songs by Kalmah are political, though. This song is a fan favorite, and we must check it out, and we're going to right now.
Oh, man. I can't wait to get into this one. Thank you so much for bringing another phenomenal topic as well as a great band, especially if they're going to have a sound like Children of Bodom. This is going to be amazing.
Kalmah. Oh, yeah. Bodom instantly. Thanks for the lyrics for this one, too. Guitarist, hell yeah. Oh, yes. Wow. Okay, first of all, this is incredible. Where are they from? It wasn't in the write-up, right?
Wasn't in the write-up, no.
So, like, I'm still getting, like, a Finnish type of a metal type of vibe here, and I completely could be wrong. That's also because the Children Bodom, but I'm so glad the lyrics are here as well because that voice is incredible, but it would have been hard for me to capture the lyrics, so it's adding as well to this incredible song that already is dominated by the incredible guitar for me.
This guitar is amazing all the way through.
Yeah.
I was getting lost by the music, but then I was like, right, I'm also wanting to know what the lyrics are about on this, so I had to actually force myself to pay a bit more attention.
Yeah.
Because of how good the music is.
Yeah.
I love this because it's almost as if like Vector and Children of Bodom had a baby and then came out with Kalmah.
Kalmah.
But anyways, Kalmah. Sorry. But like, because the lyrics of it are so heavy and rough, the way that Vector's vocalist was so heavy and rough in that, and that scream, and then also having those amazing guitar riffs as well. I'm loving this.
Me too. Freudian slip much?
Apparently.
Okay, here we go. Kalmah.
Kalmah.
We're back at it. We're loving it. Listen up. Nice. Oh, I have so much to say on this topic. It's insane. Beautiful. Yeah, you can hear the keyboard too now, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm true with it all time. Incredible. Okay, first of all, you okay?
Yes, I have something in my eye, and it's like a little eyelash or something keeps falling into my eye. I've been trying to like get it without like being noticeable.
I thought you just got too stink-faced from that solo, and that your eyebrows went into your eye socket from the stink face.
That solo was insane, and it was like, I also loved the piano in behind it, like the keyboard behind it, because it was so soft. It was very whimsical and very contrasting to what was happening with that solo and how heavy it was.
Very
and then
true.
that growl that came up, just going, whoa.
They're such a satisfying band.
So satisfying. It hits every single need that you want to have hit when you're listening to death metal, while still being able to have that progression and that almost melodic feel to it.
While having that War Pigs like message.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the money coming down, the collector. That's what I'm feeling here.
Yeah.
You can be anyone's hero if you pay enough. Wow.
Also sounded like a shovel or something dragging against concrete.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. I'm glad that's what you took from it, even if it was that too.
It also sounded like money coming down, but it was like shoveling the money.
Yeah. And like I found that incredible. Keep it on the music first before we talk about a little bit
Yeah.
of the lyrics here. It was I knew it was going to be incredible because, like you said, it's like a Vector Children of Bodom blend, but it was still so satisfying and kept me on my toes. Even that solo went even more incredible than I thought. We were talking about Dream Theater before this a lot too, so we have such a high standard with John Petrucci. But this guitarist, I want to know more about the Kalmah guitarist because both of them sounded incredible, but I want to know the lead to see, like, I want to see them perform live now too.
Absolutely.
I want to know where they're from, this and that. Everything is good about it too, because the lyrics I actually was keeping an eye on from the beginning too. So this is a song I actually want to just listen to without checking in the lyrics as well. I'm glad that you got so hooked on the music.
Oh man, the music of this was phenomenal. They are such a technically sound band. That guitarist, the way, like, I need to see him play because
exactly,
I want to see what he's doing. Even though I'm not a guitarist, I love seeing the intricacies of what's being played.
Yeah, but you're starting to admire.
And I admire
and
that technique and the skill, because it becomes such a technically sound thing. To be able to hear it is one thing, see it is another thing, and understand it brings it to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
And when you get to see someone play live, even if you're not musically inclined in that way, you can still appreciate those the aspects of it. And this, I didn't know they had a keyboard at first.
Yeah.
So hearing that keyboard come in and being able to be like, oh my goodness,
solo,
right before the solo.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's also a keyboard. Oh, there's also this happening. Oh, and look at what's
How many members?
How many members?
Maybe like a 6-piece.
It feels like a 6-piece, but then it could still be like a 3 or 4-piece, right? Like,
who knows these days?
Who knows these days?
Talented artists.
Absolutely. So like, this was absolutely just insane musically, and then on top of that, with the lyrics of this, especially with what's been going on, not even just now, but for generations.
Yeah, for generations, because they even started with like kind of some of the oldest wars that we've had, and you have to think a lot of people, they say that I think it was the Rothschilds, and I'll put this meme in front of you guys when I'm talking about this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. It's either the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers have funded both sides of the war since the French Revolution.
Yes.
So that's what they're saying. It's like, if you're paying to make these wars happen and then you become the hero after you win as just being part of the chess pieces, pawns, that has been happening since the beginning of time.
Absolutely.
And they used to do that even with religions, where like, hey, you can be a hero if you take down this religion because they're bad, because they're described that way. So that's actually how it's always been going from the beginning of time. And that's why, are they heroes or victims, is, I think, such a good question, because for me, that's why I'm apolitical, because I don't want to be pushed into these agendas when they're the ones paying the people to do it. I want to be their hero.
Both sides of it.
I want to be the hero for good, not for death.
Absolutely. And like, I love how you bring up, like, because especially like with the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers, because even Canada, and I can only speak really on Canada because I know my country more than I know any other country.
Of course, yes.
And Canada, we tend to send our army, we call them peacekeepers.
Yes.
That's something that has all been kind of known with Canada, is we send peacekeepers.
That's what we think military. Our rep is.
But yet, if you look into Canada's funding, we'll be funding one side of the war while selling weapons
to the other side,
to the opposing faction.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we're funding the other faction, but we'll sell weapons to one faction while fund the other faction. And that's something that's happened in our country time and time and time again, but it's never talked about. You have to kind of dig and do a little research to find out what's happening. So it's really crazy how this song is really attacking the subject of, is this war only for financial means?
Exactly.
And that's what the biggest topic of it is like, because wars happen and they've been happening for thousands of years, be it for land or
even in the animal kingdom wars happen.
Even in the animal kingdom wars happen. But now it's become such a, like, the one lyric even said, it's like, we have to have this free market to be able to fund the war, because we wouldn't need the free market if we didn't have the war, and we don't need the war if we don't have the free market. Because it's like this double-edged catch-22 thing that's happening.
All because of money.
Because it's the lives that are what's being paid as the cost.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
Yeah.
and it's money that's guiding it, right?
Absolutely.
It's not people's own free will. And that's why a band like Kalmah needs to exist, and metal itself as a genre where you can attack these awesome concepts while having the correct aggression. Because this is like deep into the genes of humans, is having this upsetness for if you're not in that tier where you're actually getting exploited as these pawns here, which we feel a lot of people are, even around the world, they're getting used as pawns right now. So this is the type of music that everyone should be listening to, because I think it would make people think a bit more, you know?
It builds correct conversation, which is something that has been a reoccurring topic on this channel since the inception of this channel, is how much this music creates correct conversation, and it asks questions that can then be, even though they're difficult questions, they can be tackled correctly without it being too passionate or too angry.
Or gives you a safe space to do it correctly.
Absolutely. So that's why I think we all need metal, and we all need this aggression music in a way, because there is an aggression that's being released so that you can have these amazing moments.
Doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon.
No.
And I don't know the correct revolution that would stop it, but music's a good place to start. Hopefully you guys are having a good time here though with us. Michael, thank you so much for this request. And Chronicans, we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for being here, and Michael for bringing this amazing band down the rabbit hole. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
You are now exiting Enter the Chronic's rabbit hole.
Thanks for your participation.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and put on notifications. We will see you all next time. Stay tuned, tell your friends about us, and God bless.
Hey guys, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you like this channel, remember to subscribe right here. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, remember, it is right here. And if you're excited to see another video that we think you might like, click here.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for making it this far. We love you so much.